New name, UKLA Sports Talk. But three new teams: Kings, Lakers, and Dodgers. And how do we start this new channel? With a win from your Kings. Because they win 2-1 against the Florida Panthers. And that is how you play. You play all the way to the end to win. Florida comes in here, however, with a very good record of 10, 5, 10, 5, and 1 after tonight's loss to the Kings. And the Kings improved to 9, 3, and 3 with two of the wins coming at home. Finally, a win at home for a while. It's been a while since that goal horn sounded at the end of the game. So we're gonna go over the goals first as always, then we could go over the stats, and then we're passing up some emeralds. And before we get into anything else, though, we hope that Dubois is okay. He went into the post a little too hard in the third period. We're hoping he's all right. We'll see what happens in the injury report tomorrow. First period, we have a goal from Kevin Fiala, his third of the season on the even strength goal. The assist go to Phil Darnor, his sixth. And we also have a Trevor Moore assist, his sixth as well. In the second period, we have a goal from Anze Kopitar, his eighth of the season on the power play. The assists go to Kevin Fiala, his 13th, and Drew Doughty, his third. The Florida Panthers do, however, get on the board on the third period at 11:45. That will be going to Reinhardt, his 13th. The assists go to Verhage is 6th, and Barkov is 11th. So I had a feeling this was going to be a dogfight, and it was a dogfight. Really good dogfight, by the way. The Kevin Fiala assist comes into 120 in the first. It was actually very, very fast first start. And the Anze Kopitar assist for the second period comes to us at 13:53 in the second. And then the Reinhardt goal for the Florida Panthers comes at 11:45 into the third. Let's talk about period by period in terms of how the Kings play, because we do need to start talking about some concerns. But first, the first goal was coming out of a rushing play. Their passing was good in the first, and that's how Kevin Fiala got his goal for today. Then the goal in Anze Kopitar's case is on the power play, and that was really good passing. So that was good. In terms of the Reinhardt goal, how he got that, everybody was passing with the Florida Panthers. Kings could not clear the zone, and that's how Reinhardt scored his nice goal over there. Now, let's go over the stats for the team. We have 2-1, obviously, the score. 31 shots for the Florida Panthers to the Kings 26. But what is the magic number? The goals. Two of those goals are in for Kings, and Florida has one of those 31 shots. Remember, just because you outshoot your opponent does not mean you always win. Most of the time that is the case, but not tonight. The Kings got outshotted tonight, but they outscore. So you like that. The Kings blocked 22 shots, and the Florida Panthers blocked 16. For the takeaways, the Florida Panthers took away 3 pucks, while the Kings took away 2. Power play. This is where it gets really nasty. The Kings are 1 for 3 on their power plays. Okay? And obviously for the Florida Panthers, who had 5 power plays, scored on 0 on them. Zippo. But we do need to talk about that penalty kill and power play situation thing. It's a little concerning. Penalty kill 5 for 5 for the Kings, 2 for 3 for the Panthers. The stars of the game will go over the Emeralds in a moment. Now, in the first period, some notes of the first period. Ken Fiala is back. Where have you been, Sir Fiala, since the last two games? It's been a while, and he's back with another goal and upset and assist for 2 points, plus one. I believe plus two. If that is plus one, that's because he was on the ice for the other goal from Florida. In the second, though, good offensive shifts for the Kings at times. Florida, however, has more offensive zone time. They were in the Kings zone for one of the power plays for 2 minutes straight. And the commentators, Jim Fox actually talked about it. How the Florida Panthers were in the offensive zone for the entire power play. On that particular PP, they did not score, which is good, but at the same time, it's a little concerning. For the Kings, they had 3 penalties for a combined total of 6 penalty minutes. Normally, that's not good, and that is definitely not good. You do not want to be in the box for like nearly half the period. But they do kill off all three as penalties. In the third, the Kings suffered another two PKs, but they survived those two PKs, and they killed all 5 penalties, all of them were minor too. Now, the concerning part of the third was Dubois, his injury, and that looked bad. He could not put weight on his left leg, I think, from the Valley Sports broadcast, and that's concerning because Dubois has some points this season, and you do not want to lose him. Shots for the period in terms of period by period. Florida in the first, and Kings in the first outshot Florida 9-8, but Florida took the second 10-9, and Florida took the third 23-8 because of the power plays that they have. They've been shooting, but Cam Talbot was really good at goal tonight. So you got to give credit to number one, Cam Talbot, and number two, the 22 blocks for your Kings. My goodness, they were trying to be brick walls on defense. That was really good. Now, let's talk about who gets an emerald tonight. Who gets some Chaos Emeralds for the night? For your Los Angeles Kings, I gave the green emerald to Kevin Fiala after suffering 2 games, for 1 game actually, against the last team. 1 goal, 1 assist. That's enough for me to give him the green emerald. The yellow emerald goes to Anze Kopitar with 1 goal on a power play. And then the red emerald goes to Cam Talbot. His 30 saves on 31 shots. That was terrific, including one big boy save nearly the end of the period. And actually, there was one big boy save again with Florida's goaltender, because Carl Gunstrom was actually going to the net, was shooting in the net, and then there was a big rebound in the middle of the slot. Had the Florida guys did not clear that, possibly there's another goal there for the Kings. Well, we never know, but you never know what could have happened if Carl Gunstrom actually got on the puck and buried it. But you take the wins when you can get them. The Kings, now let's turn our attention to our next few games here. The next time we're going to play the Florida Panthers again is going to be on January 11, 2024 in Florida. And now we pay attention to the next game. The next game for your Kings is going to be Saturday, this coming Saturday, it's 16th, so November 18th, against the St. Louis Blues. Keep in mind, this is a 7:30 game. The puck drop is at 7:30, but you can see this game on KCAL-9 Los Angeles. This is a KCAL-9 game exclusive for Los Angeles customers. So that's where you normally would see the KCAL news. So that's where we're going to be able to watch the game on Channel 9 on Saturday. Weather should be cooperative at night. So that's very good. We have a 3-game set with the St. Louis Blues this year. This season, I should say. The one on Saturday is going to be at home, and the next 2 is going to be in 2024, but that's going to be in St. Louis. And one of them is part of the road trip in January and in March. Okay? As far as the St. Louis Blues are concerned, little sneak peek at our next opponent. They just lost tonight to the San Jose Sharks, 5-1. They are now 8-6-1 with 17 points. With their last loss to, of course, San Jose, that was tonight. 5-1 loss over the Sharks. The Sharks actually are getting wins, so I'm happy for them to get wins, but at the same time, I don't want them in no playoffs, just because we're technically the rivals of the Sharks, Kings and Sharks. Remember, back in 2014, we reverse swept them out of the playoffs, and we won the Stanley Cup in 2014. We used that series as a springboard. That's gonna do it for today's breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed, and welcome to Yuki's LA Sports Talk. And I'm gonna be doing, if you guys want a little channel preview, we're gonna be doing Lakers, Dodgers, and Kings. Lakers and Kings right now since they're in season. Dodgers next year since they are in off season. But we will also break down some trades and rumors for the Dodgers. And I know for sure it's a hot stove with right now the Lakers and the Dodgers stuff, because Ohtani is the biggest free agent for the MLB. And right now I think there's a big rumor about Zach LaVine. But I think the Lakers ain't interested from what I read. But we'll talk about Lakers. We'll talk about the Lakers and the Kings and the Dodgers on the channel. The next time we're going to be doing a breakdown is Saturday night, where the Kings are going to end the road trip. End the homestand. We're going to break down that St. Louis game. I will not be doing a breakdown tomorrow for the Lakers because I will be in church, church volunteering tomorrow. So no breakdown tomorrow. However, I might have a Lakers video for you guys to spice things up. We'll see you guys in our next breakdown this Saturday against the St. Louis Blues. Remember, this game is on KCAL Los Angeles at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Channel 9. As always, live life to the fullest, go Kings go, and we will see you guys on our next breakdown. Enjoy.